All right, so we have AEW Double or Nothing coming up. I have a big enough lead. I mean, the nearest person is what, like 5 points. I have 8 points. So yeah, plus the 2 points I'm going to get from this. No one's going to be able to catch up to me. I'm good in this one.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Lou. You know what? This is so confident. How about you bet double your points, and I bet double my points, and whoever wins doubles their points, huh? Double or nothing. What do you say?
No. No way. Welcome to TFS Pod, always known as the Jfew Show Podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's
Ric-Hard saying, hey, I tried.
And that's
the one-man band. If someone sounds like they're a coward.
Ooh. Folks, let me tell you something. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley and everywhere in between, we are the beasts of the East, the best in the West. You are listening to TFS Pod. And no, I'm not a coward. Too risky. You guys are too close. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I'm on a losing streak.
Hey, all I gotta do is win the event and get a perfect score, and I'm tied with you, Lou.
Yeah.
It's not double the event points. It's one extra point if you get a perfect score.
A fighting champion wouldn't say that.
Oh. Fighting champion. I'm fighting to not wear pants. I'm on the verge of having to wear pants very soon. That's how worried I am about this stuff.
Yeah, he's got that dry spot.
That's very true.
And as a fighting champion, we waited an extra 15 minutes for him to arrive.
With an intro, by the way. Anyway, so folks, in this episode, we will be talking about AEW's Double or Nothing, their big show that they're going to have in Vegas on, I believe, the 29th.
The 29th, Memorial Day weekend, baby.
Woo! Weekend. Yeah, in Vegas it's going to be. So it's going to have AEW's having their big show, which means for us it's going to be a 2 points. What do we call that?
Double points.
Double points. So it's going to be very intense. Our predictions here, wherever they may go, and you may hear a lot of swerves, maybe no swerves.
Dude,
yes.
This is make or break for anybody. I mean, you could have the one-man band break out and go to second place or a very close runner-up position. You could have the randomizer tie with the one-man band. Or main event Jeff could tie with the one-man band. Or I could get my lead over at Jfew. I mean, there's so much that can happen.
But let's state this rule. I need to state this rule right now, right here, now.
But I want to state this right now. One thing for sure that won't happen is Bogey will still be at 0.
Well, that too. But what I want to say is, again, when you get perfect score at a 2-point show, you only get 1 point. So you can come out walking out with 3 points in this one.
One additional point, yes.
So just saying now on the recording before anybody gets hurt later on saying something. Jfew. Anyway.
Very, very unlikely to happen, by the way. Since that rule's been implemented, it has not happened aside from one time. The one time.
Yeah. So there we are. And before we get to everything else, the one-man band, give us that line that everybody loves.
Ric-Hard, get the scoreboard!
All right, folks. So, here comes the scoreboard. Lou, we already alluded to it. You're in the lead. 8 points on the board. No, that's not what the pots and pans are for. We've established.
Oh,
we have established.
I'm ready to hear party and everything. We're celebrating the champ.
All right. Runner-up position. We have a tie between myself and Jfew at 5 points. I'm not going to do the Booker T thing because I ain't going to be at 5 points for long.
Yeah.
And close behind me and Jfew is the one-man band with 4 points.
4.
And then we've got behind him the randomizer and on a hot streak, main event Jeff.
Yeah, on the scoreboard with 2.
With 2 points, both of them. And everyone else is at 0.
Yeah, including
hold Hold on. Wait, is everybody else a 0? No, my mistake. Oh, my mistake. My apologies to Big Al. He does have 1 point on the board from WrestleMania night 2. So Big Al's at 1 point, and then everyone else is at 0.
Including Bogey. Now we got.
Speaking of Big Al, he did participate in this, so he might be getting a bigger lead. Who knows?
Yeah. Wow. All right. So just to mention that, what is the order we're going by, and who are the players?
All right. So the order is going to be, since from the main 3, I got the most recent win. It is going to be myself, followed by the one-man band, and Lou. Due to your dry spell, you will be going last, so you have last pick advantage.
All right.
For whatever it's worth, I'm not sure how the order plays out in your favor on that one.
Oh, also too, I want to mention that the current, what we call our TFS Pod 24/7 champion, it's split between Jfew and Main Event Jeff, right?
Main Event Jeff, yes, the undercard.
He's still holding it 2 times too, by the way, back to back.
Yeah, back to back consistently.
All right. Just congratulations. Okay. And then what's the order on the folks in the ring already?
All right. So after that, it is going to be Jfew, Main Event Jeff, the Randomizer, and Big Al.
All right. Okay.
In that order.
Great.
We have 7 players on the board.
7 players for this one. Wow. For a 2-point battle going on here. All right. It's going to be good. All right. So let's start off with the matches we're going to be going through here. Let's go with, I believe it's going to be a pre-show match. It's going to be Hookhausen, which is Hook and Danhausen, versus Tony Nese and Mark Sterling. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
So, as I've kind of already said multiple times, AEW made the biggest purchase in history when they signed Danhausen to their roster. Bigger than CM Punk, bigger than anything else. You know how I felt about Danhausen. I love his work.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's hilarious. Maybe not the best debut match, but at least he got that handshake from Hook finally afterwards. And unlike Tony Nese, he actually got an entrance. I'm going to go with the newly formed Hookhausen for the win, because you can't stop that Danhausen. And I love me that Danhausen. Very nice. Very evil. Hookhausen for the win. That's my pick.
All right. Putting it in. And the one-man band, who do you have?
Yes. Very, very nice. Very evil. I mean, look. Nothing against Tony Nese. Tony Nese is a specimen. Remember, when he was in WWE, with 205 Live, he counted the 8-pack. He would always count the 8. Great specimen. Guy obviously takes care of himself. But listen, there's just so much put into Hook and Danhausen. The story there, like, I feel like that's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term tag team, but it's definitely going to bring us. It's a story, because Danhausen is Danhausen. I mean, he's such a beloved figure, and Hook in his own right has garnered a ton of attention, and they're just hot right now. Both of them are just hot. So I don't think it would make any sense to have them lose, their debut match together. So yeah, Hookhausen for sure. Put it on the board. Yes.
Woo! Yes, that's 2 on the board.
All right. Okay, Hookhausen. All right. My turn to pick on this one. Yeah, this is a little bit of an odd couple here with Hook and Danhausen. I don't know, man. I'm having trouble like trying to go with this pick, because I haven't seen much of them together, and they did take a loss on their first match they did have together. So I don't know. I think that Tony Nese and Mark Sterling do a good job of what they're doing, if you know what I mean. And
oh my gosh!
So by doing a good job of it, I'm going with Double H, Hookhausen, for the win.
No one calls him Double H, Lou, but we'll take it. 3 on the board for Hookhausen. Yes.
2-0, Double H. I'm trying. I'm throwing it to the wall.
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Wait until you hear his nickname for Adam Page, folks.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we've also got on the board. Lou, do you got the pots and pans?
Yeah. Right here. Ready.
No. Well, you're not going to need them because Jfew, typical, is going to say Tony Nese and Mark Sterling for the win.
What?
Breaking any would-be consensus. But main event Jeff sees the light, and he says, Hookhausen! We've got a 4-1 split. And then the randomizer decides to join in Jfew's corner with Tony Nese and Mark Sterling for the win.
Come on.
So, yeah, Waheel definitely.
Waheel and heel working together. That's a tag team right there.
What heel?
But we got Big Al coming in with another point in the favor of Hookhausen. 5-2 split.
All right.
On the board.
All right. That's good right there.
Where's my point?
It's in the mail,
none of that, please.
Big
None
Al,
of that,
Big Al.
please.
I'm going to mail to you. You just wait. Wait for the check in the mail. Anyways, there we go. Okay, so that's the first match we're going to go through. Also, too, folks, as you're listening to this, I'm going to warn you. And I did the warning in the beginning. I'm going to do it again. You better hold on to whatever you're listening to, wherever you're doing. You're riding a bike, you're taking a walk. Hold on to the ground. A lot of swerves going on here. A lot of rumors out there. A lot of swerving can be happening on this episode of TFS Pod. Because it's double or nothing.
What is this building towards?
I'm just saying. So let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be Jade Cargill with Kiera Hogan and Red Velvet by ringside versus Anna Jay in a singles match for the AEW TBS Championship. The one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
It's Jade Cargill versus who? Sorry, I cut out.
Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay.
Oh, nothing against Anna Jay. I think she's great, but I don't think that's gonna be the one to take Jade Cargill out. At least my opinion. So, Jade Cargill is gonna be the one fella.
All right, Jade Cargill. Are you sure?
Yes.
Adding a little bit of mystery there. A little bit of mystery, but no, it's not working. Didn't work. All right, Jade Cargill, writing it down. Jade Cargill. Now my turn to pick on this one. And yeah, how many victories does Jade Cargill have? 30, 40?
35?
30, yeah, it's really going up those numbers. And my only problem with this is, okay, fine, she has 35 wins. But you're building it up where she's squashing everyone. Who is going to be the one that's going to beat her? And, you know, because you have to have the build-ups for all these pay-per-views for this stuff to happen. I mean, like, what do you? If we're building up a long-term thing, fine, but you're also killing off the women that are in that division, and they don't look strong enough. Like, okay, if you can't beat this one, you got to go Thunder Rosa for the women's championship. So, I don't know. I still think that Jade Cargill is very strong, and she's going to be staying in that position. So, yeah, Jade Cargill for the win on this one. That's my prediction. And Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Look, all I'm going to say is everybody loves a streak. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know? She's a 35 today. Lou, just don't chime in. Just hear me out. She's a 35 today. Soon she'll be at 50. You know? Hopefully she gets to 69. But everybody loves a streak. That's why we're trying to give Lou a losing streak here, folks. And in that vein, even though it is a pay-per-view, and that's usually the spot where you want to get people to get their loss in and end the streak, I'm going to say Jade Cargill gets the win over Anna Jay, who for some reason, I don't know why, I get it sounds remarkably similar to a certain actress in a different field of work. But Jade Cargill for the win. Streak continues. That's my pick.
Alrighty, Jade Cargill, writing it down. All right, and what do the folks in the ring already have?
Well, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because we have a consensus! There you go. We're a little delayed on the pots and pans, but it worked. Everybody went Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill sweeping the predictions battle.
Very nice.
All right, so that's
no Swerve yet, Lou.
Jfew,
Very excited.
Randomizer, and Big Al all picked her. Wow. All right, we're going there already, huh? That's where we're going, huh?
I go to AEW.
All right, let's go to the next matchup. 1 second here. Let me pull this up over here. Hold on. It's going to be Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole in the final for the men's Owen Hart Cup tournament. This is the finale for the men's, and in this one I go first. And oh man, here we go. Let me try to think about this one because I kind of feel like Samoa Joe is already a champion in Ring of Honor. I'm not sure about Adam. Adam Cole. I mean, he did lose to Adam Page for a championship. He tried to challenge him there. And I know he's trying to make his name for himself on AEW with a championship or something to hang on. So, damn, this is a tough one. I'm going to go with Adam Cole for the win on this one. So he has a championship, and who knows? Maybe in the future he'll have other tournaments and has other. I mean, in the future he'll have other things as he's climbing up in a different direction without having a championship directly. Now he would have a cup tournament. Championship, winning, whatever. Adam Cole, that's what I'm saying. Adam Cole for the win. Ric-Hard, you go next. What do you have?
It's tough to say where I'm leaning. Am I leaning Let's Go Adam? Am I leaning Adam sucks? That's what we call in the business a throwback, folks.
Yes, throwback. Good one.
So it's tough because it's specifically the Owen Hart Cup, and Owen Hart, brother of Bret Hart. Bret Hart's biggest rival was Shawn Michaels, and when you think Adam Cole, you think to yourself, there's a bit of a resemblance there to a young Shawn Michaels a bit. Very, very tempting to want to say he doesn't get it, but when I look at his opponent, Samoa Joe, I can't help but think to myself that Adam Cole's got more popularity backstage, and he's also got more years left in the tank. So make the winner prestigious. Give it to Adam Cole, I say. Adam Cole for the win.
All right, Adam Cole, the one-man band. Who do you have?
All right, so I'm gonna give Samoa Joe a new theme song. You know it's all about the pin, cause he's gonna get pinned. Or you know it's all about the loss. Yeah,
it's all about the loss.
Yeah,
damn, that's brutal.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, I love Samoa Joe, I do, but what Lou alluded to, he's already the ROH champ, so I don't think it makes sense for him to be the ROH champ and move on to this. So Adam Cole, obviously, just like you guys were saying, he's got more time in the tank. I think he just turned 30 or 31, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, I'm the same age as him. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not.
Damn, I just dated myself. Oh.
I'm pushing closer to Samoa Joe's age. So yeah. So I'm gonna say Adam Cole.
Quiet.
Yeah. It was like shut up, guys. It's like shut up, guys. Actually, I'm sorry. No, he's 32 years old. He's about to be 33. In fact. Okay. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. So he but still he's still young. So yeah, Adam Cole, baby, victory.
Adam Cole. There we go. And what do the folks in the ring have?
All right. So here we go. Are you ready? Because voice in this.
Wah.
Oh, you'd be surprised at who it is, though. Get ready.
Oh,
so, Jfew, says Adam Cole.
Oh, okay.
Main event Jeff, says Adam Cole.
Oh!
The randomizer says Adam Cole.
Oh!
And Big Al says Samoa Joe.
I'm not surprised.
6-1.
Drop the pot. Damn it.
I am not surprised.
You dropped the pot. Jeez, don't let the cops hear you.
There was food.
That was good.
There was food in there too. Damn.
They're gonna be like, hey, all right, move in, boys, move in.
We have it on audio.
Joe, Big Al, what's the matter, man? Well, I like that.
Hey, for the points. Look at that. I mean, if Samoa Joe wins, that's...
Yeah, that would be quite impressive.
Good. Yeah, he's going to have a lead there.
Yo, you know what? You got to say this, man. I'm going to dedicate this thing. Whenever something bold happens, I need to hear from the man himself who makes bold picks. The one-man band. You got to say, like, you know how they say, damn. You got to say something like bold.
I'm a reference Microsoft Word. Bold.
No, you gotta say like, okay, like Big Al, that's
Big Al, that's Microsoft Word. Bold.
There you go.
Bold.
I want that to be our new thing. When something's gonna bold pick
this prediction has been brought to you by Office Depot.
Right.
Get your
I added more into that writing. SJ, Samoa Joe. Alrighty.
All right.
I just work
You
here.
say so.
I just work here. Right
You say so.
Yeah, right. Okay, next matchup we're going to talk about is going to be Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. versus either Ruby Soho or Kris Statlander. As of this recording, we do not know who will win that match. So, and that will be for the Owen Hart women's finale. Cup tournament. I'm always killing that thing. But yes, we don't know who the winner is of that matchup on Friday night's Rampage as we do this recording. So when you make this prediction, you're making a prediction. That's all I got to say. So with that said, Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
I will give my pick one moment. I do want to address something in the writing predictions because it was brought up. So in the event, wherever, because we're making a lot of new rules based on precedent here, so a new rule was added just now. In the event where there is a match where, due to the timing of recording and not being able to know the finalized match, it's going to be someone versus either one person or the other. It is going to be an all or nothing thing. You can't say like, oh, if this person wins, then I pick this. If this person wins, then I pick that. No, you have to go with, because I'm going to have to do it here. I say, whether it's Kris Statlander or Ruby Soho, I have to lock in that pick because I can't say Britt Baker because I don't think she'll win if it's one of them. I'm going to say Kris Statlander and Ruby Soho. I'm leaning Kris Statlander wins at Rampage and then wins it at the pay-per-view.
All right. So if it's Kris Statlander, great. And if it's not, it's Ruby Soho, your prediction for that match.
Yep, regardless, and I stick with that rule. We are sticking with that. No ifs, this, and that's. No, this is a prediction show, not a scientific method hypothesis.
You know how I say. You know how I always say. If you hang them, if you got them, you got to hang them. Never say that. Even I said it wrong now. All right, the woman, man, you go next. Who do you have?
First off, thank you, Bill Nye, the science guy. Number two, so it's either so it's either we're waiting for the winner of Statlander and Soho.
Yes, on Friday night
to face Britt Baker. Right. Okay.
So currently, if you want to simplify it, you're either picking Britt Baker to win or not Britt Baker.
Man, this is good. This might be controversial, but I'm gonna pick Britt Baker, and I have a feeling. Reason being is because, as much as I want to be against it, I still think that they want to have. Remember, I feel like they want to have Britt Baker still in the spotlight, some way, shape, or form. her going down the card, losing this, I think would do more harm to her than the other two losing in this case. If they win, great. It'd be awesome for them. But I feel like Britt Baker being one of the pillars, her losing this, I feel like she needs another feather in her cap to be the first female winner of this. So yeah, Britt Baker D.M.D is going to be the winner.
Alrighty, okay, D.M.D. Here we go. And my turn to pick on this one. And yeah, in this one, I heard a rumor that somebody gave somebody $20 to make someone else win. So after they win, they can also have their partner also win. Just a rumor. Maybe I made it up, or maybe it's real. Who knows? What a swerve.
I think you made it up. Who gives $20 for that?
anyways, yeah. I think the build-up here is... I don't see the build-up yet. Anything with Ruby Soho. It was earlier on for trying to fight for championship. Kris Statlander. I don't see it yet. The build-up there, because again, they're all getting squashed by Jade Cargill in whatever matchup they have with her, and then Thunder Rosa. I don't know. This creates a new dynamic by having this for the women's division, which is good. It's interesting, but I think a lot of people, when you have the champions there, it's like they're being protected or something. I don't know who's going to knock them off, and maybe, who knows? Maybe if Britt Baker wins this, she can go ahead and challenge Jade Cargill, and that would be an exciting match. So I think we can see that in the future. So yeah, I'm going to go with Britt Baker for the win on this one, because it can build up into more things up ahead in AEW. So that's my prediction. Yeah. All right, and what does Jfew main event Jeff, the randomizer, and Big Al have?
All right, so we have, this is an interesting divide here. All right, Jfew says Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D.
Okay.
Main event Jeff says Ruby Soho or Kris Statlander. So there we go. Some partnership there.
Mm-hmm.
The randomizer.
Don't you know that guy?
Says, yeah, I do. The randomizer says Ruby Soho or Kris Statlander. So we have a 3-3 split.
What?
Which leaves Big Al to say Britt Baker. 4-3 split.
Oh.
This one's very close down the middle.
Ooh.
Oh.
Already into match 4. It's going to be an interesting night. Ooh.
It'll be very, very interesting.
All right. So somehow, wow. Whoever gets a perfect score on this one, congratulations.
Serious.
Congratulations. I know. Guys, you congratulate me now. I'm saying to myself. Anyway.
No, that's the only result I don't want to see.
All right. Let's talk about the next matchup here we're going to have. It's going to be Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb in a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. And this one, I believe it's the one-man band that goes first. Who do you have?
Easy. Thunder Rosa. It's my girl. I just don't see Serena Deeb taking it from her, especially since Thunder Rosa just recently won it. Mm-hmm. I feel like Thunder Rosa is set to have a decent run with the championship, and I think what you said about Britt Baker going after Jade Cargill makes a lot of sense. So I think that would open it up for Thunder Rosa to kind of be the main one with the TNT title, mm-hmm. and kind of get a new set of women there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Thunder Rosa going off of Serena Deeb, former Straight Edge Society.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Thunder Rosa. My turn to pick on this one. And yeah, for this matchup, I think that we still have a lot more to see of Thunder Rosa as champion. I don't think that Serena Deeb will knock her off on this one. She's a great heel. She's a great. I remember attacking. Who was it? Who was it she attacked? And I think she got injured too. The former champion. Who was the one that you liked?
Hikaru.
Huh?
Was it Hikaru Shida?
Yeah, Hikaru Shida. That's who it is. I forgot to forget the name. Yeah, like she's good at that being healed like that, but I don't think that's the time for her as champion. I don't think it's gonna happen for a while. But I think it's we're living in the Thunder Rosa era. Remember that, kids? And that's my pick, Thunder Rosa. And Ric-Hard, who do you have?
I'm gonna say, and I know some people might think this is a bit controversial, but Serena Deeb is taking the pin. Thunder Rosa!
I knew it.
No way am I going against Thunder Rosa on this. What are you kidding me?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew it.
All right. Now what does Jfew, main event Jeff, Randomizer, and Big Al, what do they have?
Are you ready?
Hold on.
We have a consensus! Everybody across the board says Thunder Rosa.
Wow.
I knew it.
Wow, yeah.
I just knew it.
You and the Randomizer. You can't even read.
Oh, whoa, come on.
His feelings just got hurt.
Sorry. It's sleeping. Don't worry, guys. It's sleeping.
Okay.
It already
Just make it.
It already made its pigs to sleep. All right. Okay. Wow. We have one of those matches. One of those kind of nights, huh? Is that what we're having here on this prediction show?
It seems like it.
We're only having consensus picks on the women's matches, by the way, guys. Have you noticed?
True.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. Here we go. Next match.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Britt Baker versus. Never mind. That's 2/3 of the women's matches. There we go.
Next matchup is going to be Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus with Christian Cage on the outside versus Team Taz, Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland in a 3-way tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Oh boy, I didn't even look at that, but I'm the one that has to go first in this one. Jeez, I didn't even notice that part. Oh man, this is a tough one. I wanted to hear Ric-Hard's pick before I can steal it.
Nah.
Yeah, we know. Don't worry.
Man, I'm gonna go with this one. That AEW is looking for the right moment. For the right moment to have this team lose the championship. Because at the moment it's Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, right? They're the champions right now. So I think they're looking for the right moment. And this right here, this 3-way match on a Double or Nothing pay-per-view is a perfect opportunity for someone to get pinned by Luchasaurus or Jungle Boy. That's who I say retains. That's my prediction. Ric-Hard?
Yeah, my Swerve was better. But
Oh, no.
but neither here nor there. I mean, you got Team Taz, who's kind of been there for a while, and I mean, what? I keep remembering them for the team that lost to Sting and Darby Allin.
Oh yeah.
And then you got Keith Lee with Swerve Strickland. They kind of lost in the shuffle there because let's face it, Jurassic Express has been doing amazing work, and I say they keep it. The last time I went against Jurassic Express, they were up against Super Click, and I totally lost. I'm not making that mistake. They worked out in the last three-way where it was Red Dragon and
Oh yeah.
at the time I believe Young Bucks also. They won that 3-way. I'm hoping that the meteor doesn't hit and the Jurassic era doesn't end. Jurassic Express, that's my pick for the win. Champs retain.
All right.
Put it on the board.
Are we going to have a Jurassic Summer? The one-man band. You're next. Who do you have?
So I know that the tag team of this one, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, they just started recently. Mm-hmm. I know they've been doing pretty well. Team Taz, I know it's been around a little while. They're more established, but even then, I still look at them. Now, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, they've been tag team champs for a bit. I have seen as of late that there seems to be a little bit of, maybe not dissension, but there's a little bit of tension going on between Christian and Jungle Boy. Ooh. If you recall, if you guys saw the last, I think it was Dynamite, if I remember right. They did a confrontation, and Christian kind of threw Jungle Boy to the wolves in a sense, like, oh, we'll do a three-way triple threat to see. I don't know if it was for the tag titles, like to see who qualifies or whatnot. And Jungle Boy kind of looked at him like, hey man, you're making matches for me? What's going on here? And then I heard another rumor that they're talking about possibly making Jungle Boy a single star. To kind of see like if he challenges for the AEW championship later on. Now, with that being said, I don't think the time is yet. It's coming, but I don't think it's yet. So I'm gonna say Jurassic Express retains, but keep it in mind. Expect to see some dissension soon between Christian and Jungle Boy.
Ooh, alrighty. So, Jungle Express wins?
Yeah, Jurassic Express, Jungle Express.
Jungle Express is a different, is not a wrestling tag team. That's a certain. That
was a movie.
It's a certain film. That's a film.
I was gonna say it's a certain film of the adult kind, huh?
Oh my God.
That's my specialty. What's going on here?
Takes place with a young man entering the all female Amazon.
That sounds like
savage.
It sounds like a good one. I might need to see it.
All right.
Oh, the conversations these picks turn to.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Jfew, main event Jeff, Randomizer, Big Al. What do they have?
All right, so we've got Jfew with Jurassic Express. That's 4 picks for Jurassic Express.
Oh, okay.
The main event Jeff is going to break that streak because he says Keith Lee and Strickland for the win.
Man.
Here we go. Hold on. Wait for it. Because the randomizer... The randomizer is also going to say Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. We've got 2 on the board.
What?
Oh, boy.
And then Big Al says Jurassic Express. So we have 5-2 split.
Wow.
And all I got to say to that is the only Strickland I recognize is Strickland Propane.
I'll tell you what.
Not a 2 split. Should be an interesting one.
Yeah, wow, what a prediction. Okay. All right.
Wrong.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but I just have more ink here.
I'll say it. I don't care.
Poor Team Taz, though. Nobody picked them.
Yeah,
nobody believed in them.
There you go. Okay.
Watch them win. Watch them win just because.
The one man
I'm getting Matt Riddle in the triple threat vibes for the U.S. title.
Remember that? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That seems like so long ago.
It was a while ago, to be honest. But this is going to be interesting. All right. Next man.
All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go. And it's going to be Jazz. But nobody likes me to say that. So I'm going to say
no one calls them Jazz. Say it right.
Oh, come on, man. Okay. Jericho Appreciation Society. Chris Jericho, Matt Maynard, Angelo Parker, Daniel Garcia, and Jake Hagar. I know, I almost messed that up. I don't know why.
Hagar.
Versus...
Hagar, not Hagar. Hagar is Van Halen.
Oh, yeah. Hagar. Versus Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, And the Black Bull Combat Club, Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley with William Regal on the outside. Anarchy in the arena match. I better say the arena. All right, and this one, Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
You know, I forgot that this was an Anarchy in the arena match. So I'm getting Stadium Stampede vibes here.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
want
mean?
a street fight, man. I want to see Vegas.
It's going to be a brawl all over the place.
I believe it.
Someone's going to get a fight in Tony Khan's office, and there's going to be a cutout.
Who
was it?
It was Shad Khan. It was Shad Khan.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, that's
Shad Khan.
Shad Khan.
I remember that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, so I believe it was Chris Jericho.
Yes,
and
it was.
fighting in there, and then like he got the cutout and he like kissed it on the forehead and like rubbed it.
He dropped it, and then like he picked it up and put it right, and then he was like, "Yeah, I remember that. That was a good one."
I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. They might this is going to be a fun match to watch. In terms of who wins, I'm going to say it's Bryan Danielson, let me get it right, and Jon Moxley with their new Blackpool Combat Club, because, you know, William Regal, you can't go wrong there. And their buddies, Santana, Ortiz, and Eddie Kingston. They're going to get the win. I have no idea how this match is going to turn out. I believe this is the first match of its kind. In terms of this name, probably going to be a stadium in the same vein as a Stadium Stampede match, you know? Just a massive brawl. They're going to bring out weapons.
Oh,
somebody's probably going to get hit with crutches for some reason.
Yeah.
Someone's going to get put.
Someone's going to get put in crutches. But yeah, that's my pick. Blackpool Combat Club and their allies for the win. Put it on the board.
All right, here it is. And now the one-man band. Who do you have?
All right, so we've got the Jericho Appreciation Society with the leader, the wizard Chris Jericho, that says he'll throw a fireball at your face because he's a wizard. And you've got Jake Hager, you've got the former 2.0, and Daniel Garcia. And then you've got the Blackpool Combat Club, Eddie Kingston, and Santana Ortiz. All right. If you remember correctly, Santana and Ortiz obviously were part of the Inner Circle. And basically everybody that's on this show or on this match, except for one person, has been a part of all of these Stampede matches. The one person being Sammy Guevara, that's not on this anymore. In 2020, it was the Inner Circle versus the Elite, and the Elite with Matt Hardy. The Elite took that one. 2021, it was the Inner Circle that beat the Pinnacle, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
That's correct. Okay. And now this one is Jericho Appreciation Society against the Blackpool Combat Club. So it's almost like there's a theme here. They lose in even years and they win in odd years.
Oh my God!
2022 is an even year at this point.
A little early to be trying to find a pattern in it, but okay.
I mean, hey, you know.
I feel the need to remind you, this is not a Stadium Stampede match. It is an
Anarchy
in the arena match. But
I know that. But who stands?
I want to hear the logic here. Go ahead.
But who stands to win more in this situation? I mean, if you think about it, Chris Jericho has nothing more to prove. I mean, honestly, he's just doing this for fun at this point. As opposed to Blackpool Combat Club, they just formed. They just formed recently, and they're still getting people in there. Mm-hmm. So you've got in this case Moxley, Danielson, Kingston. I know Kingston has a win over Jericho in singles competition.
Man, Lewis just listening in the background, getting ready to like copy.
Yeah. I know, for real.
That's what all those sound effects are.
With that said, like I said, I'm going Blackpool Combat Club. They're with yeah.
I had the spray can ready.
Well, sorry. Go return it because
go return it. Oh, yeah. Get the receipt.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Hopefully it's digital. But yeah, Blackpool Combat Club, Santana Ortiz, and Kingston are gonna take the win.
Oh man, what a swerve! That was a good one. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't even mean for that. I didn't even mean for that to be a swerve, but yeah.
I'm here setting up. By the way, my turn is next, folks.
Yes.
I'm over here setting up the spray can. I'm like getting it all ready to go. You can hear it. I'm like ready to fire, ready to go for it. And you come out here and you go that way. All right. I'll put
Lou. You don't have to put it away. You get to pick now. Go ahead.
There you go.
With that said. Nah, no way, hell no. Combat Club takes it. And I'm going to predict someone's going through a craps table or a roulette table. B, someone's going to get a casino chip up their ass or mouth, whichever way it works. And I can see a lot of table shots. Not table shots. A chair shot in front of I don't know something in the stadium that's near a casino thing themed.
You don't see anybody getting thrown through a roulette wheel. I think we might see the wheel appear on an AEW event.
So, yeah.
Which begs the question whether or not we should consider this a conflict of interest. Because if they're there at the show.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's my prediction. What is Jfew? Because we're gonna be a bit on time here. What is Jfew main event? Jeff, Rick, the Randomizer, and Big Al have.
Jfew says Blackpool Combat Club and Co. Try saying that 5 times. Main event Jeff says Blackpool Combat Club and Co. Here we go. The Randomizer says Jericho Appreciation Society, and so does Big Al. We've got a 2-5 split.
Big Al, what the heck?
Yeah,
he's gonna start earning the name heel too. But all right, that's where we are. All right, let's go to the next matchup quickly here. Next matchup is going to be House of Black, Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King versus Death Triangle, Pac, Penta Oscuro, and Ray Phoenix with Alex Abrantes. It's a 6-man tag team match. This sounds like a Battle of the Bands for a death metal match, death metal band. And in this one,
all that's missing is for the spelling of black to be BLAQUE.
For real.
All right, the one-man band. Perfect for this. You go first. Who do you have?
For real. So it's Death Triangle and
House of Black.
House of Black.
Yeah.
Between those two.
Yes.
Okay. My goodness. Trying to think who would possibly have the upper hand in this situation. That triangle's, if I still remember correctly, that triangle is still Penta and Ray Phoenix and Pac, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go House of Black.
House of Black.
Yeah, House of Black.
All right. Any words? Why?
Honestly, this is the one that I'm kind of like have the least reasoning why. I guess if I had to say, is because Death Triangle is inconsistent in the sense of somebody's always injured. So, I know Pac was injured for a bit, and I know Ray Phoenix was for a bit too, or was it Penta? I can't remember. I know they're constantly injured, so I feel like House of Black is more reliable in this sense.
Mm-hmm.
And, with the addition of Buddy Matthews as of late, I feel like that takes them like further up. So plus, I just thought of this. The Death Triangle are AEW originals. And I don't know about Pac, if Pac is there for the long term, or if his contract is coming up soon. So maybe there's that. And yeah, I just thought about that because they're OGs. So
okay.
there might be something there. So yeah, House of Black.
Alrighty, all right, House of Black. All right, my turn to pick on this one. And I'm going to make this nice and sweet. A long time ago, no, that's beginning of a long story. I know, I'm going to make it nice and sweet. I'm going to go with House of Black on this one. I feel like they're a stronger team. And yes, like you did say, that the Death Triangle has been hurt a lot. And also, I'm hearing somewhere out there, my buddy out there was telling me, that AEW's President Tony Khan is holding off on introducing a Trios Championship until Kenny Omega returns. So my friends are telling me about that rumor, they're saying that could be a good platform for Pac, Penta, and Rey Fenix. So, I don't know, they're holding off for that. Maybe. But, makes all no sense. But out of this word salad, just take back these three words. House of Black. Ric-Hard, what do you have?
Well, I'm going to keep it short and sweet also. I think the Judgment Day... Oh, my mistake. Wrong show. Wrong show. House of Black gets the win. Put it on the board.
House of Black. All right. And let's go with the folks in the ring.
Folks in the ring say, you got Jfew says, House of Black. You got Main Event Jeff saying, House of Black.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know, right? With the last bit, but the randomizer says House of Black.
We're close.
And then Big Al says Death Triangle.
What?
Because in Big Al's house, the most famous house is the International House of Pancakes.
All right.
That's the only house he recognizes. Death Triangle for Big Al.
Nothing else he recognizes.
That 6-1 split.
Someone go find a deed.
Alrighty. Man, we were so close. Another one. All right, let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be the Hardys, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy versus the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, with Brandon Cutler on the outside. In a tag team match. In this one, who's that goes first here? I believe it'll be
Lou.
Damn.
Yeah.
I always try to avoid it. Yep. Always trying to avoid it. But here we go. All right. For this one, I think that those two old men will show those young kids. No. First off, it's going to be a very exciting match. I remember one time I was recently, about a few weeks ago, I was watching the Hardys were competing in an independent promotion, and they were doing, I guess, like a retirement tour kind of a deal, where they said they were leaving the Indies, and I don't know if they're getting ready to wrap up their own careers in all of this, and I think this is going to be a passing of the torch kind of a moment with the Hardys and the Young Bucks. So I'm going to go with the Young Bucks for the win on this one. That's my prediction. And Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
I tell you, Lou, it's like you read my notes or something. If you looked at this match, I see what looks to be two teams. It's basically one team looking at themselves in a time machine from a good 30 years ago, I'd say. Maybe 20. Let's go with 20. If the Hardys win, I don't mean to seem rude here, but like this is the Young Bucks have put a lot of people over as of late in matches where I thought they should have won.
Except in Mexico. I'm not forgetting.
Look, they put a lot in AEW. At least they put a lot of people over. I know the Hardys recently got back together. I know it'd be nice to give them that win, but do the right thing. Put the young guys over. Help the Young Bucks get some steam back, because beating the Hardys is gonna get you some heat no matter what. Young Bucks, that's my pick. Matt and Nick,
all right.
Not Matt and Jeff.
All right, Young Bucks. All right, well, the one-man band. Who do you have?
All right, so if you guys remember, I'm gonna do some far behind storytelling.
Get the spray paint, Lou.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to March of 2017, and if you guys remember your history at that time, it was the era of Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero against the Young Bucks. And at this time, the Hardys were the ROH Tag Team Champions. They had just left Impact earlier that month. Their contracts expired.
This is right before they debuted at WrestleMania then.
That's correct.
Yeah. I know, I was there.
That's right.
Biggest pop of the night.
I believe it. That sounded amazing. So the Hardys hold the record, if I remember correctly. They hold the record for having held the Impact Championship, the Ring of Honor Championship, and the WWE Tag Team Championships all in a month.
Wow!
Because they left Impact as the Tag Team Champs, and so nobody beat them for it. So they just vacated. And if you recall, who did they face in Ring of Honor for the defending the titles? Yes, the Young Bucks. And what did they exclaim to the Young Bucks as soon as they won the titles? They said, "You guys are the greatest tag team in the universe."
Wow. And
now there's one more thing for us to do. And they debuted in WrestleMania the next night. With that, what I'm saying, that torch is going to continue. Hardys are well into their 40s at this point. They've got nothing to prove. This is literally just a show to pass the torch on to the Young Bucks. Young Bucks are going to be the victors, and they're going to continue the torch of being the best tag team in the universe, according to Matt Hardy.
Alrighty, Young Bucks. All right, there's our prediction. And now, what does Jfew, main event Jeff, the Randomizer, and Big Al have? What do they have?
Folks, settle in right now, because we just had a consensus from the experts table, but Jfew says the Hardys get the win.
What the freak?
Main event Jeff says that the Hardys are gonna win. Hold on. The Randomizer is actually gonna agree with us, the Young Bucks. That was actually surprising. And Big Al says the Hardys are gonna win. We have a 3-4 split on this match.
Wow. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. So there we go. That's our prediction. Let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be MJF versus Wardlow in a singles match. If Wardlow wins, he will be granted his release from his contract with MJF. If MJF wins, Wardlow will be permanently banned from signing with AEW. And in this one, Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
I'm reminded of that time where MJF had a match with another guy, who, if the stipulation was if that other person lost, they would be permanently banned from doing something. That guy's name was Cody Rhodes, and then he could never challenge for the TNT title again, or the world title, the AEW world title.
But that wasn't against MJF though. That was against Jericho.
Oh, was it Jericho?
Yeah,
it was Jericho.
Ah, darn. All right, well the joke doesn't work anymore.
Sorry.
I was thinking. You see, I confused MJF with Y2J. Damn it. This is what happens when you have a musical with somebody. All right, fine. I believe that Maxwell Jacob Friedman. You see, I used the full name so I wouldn't get confused this time. Is going to get pinned. Wardlow for the win.
Ooh, Wardlow for the win. All right. The one-man band. Who do you have?
All right, so at this point, I can hear Lou in the background. At this point, it's almost like it makes no sense for Wardlow to lose, especially with all the things he's gone through. Jason Momoa Light. Jason Momoa Light in this case needs the victory. MJF especially, he's been putting people over as of late. And I feel like he's going to do the job for Wardlow, to get a contract. So get out of his contract so he can be with AEW now. So yeah, Wardlow's going to be the victor in this one.
All right, Wardlow for the win in this one. All right, my turn to pick on this one. What if in another universe MJF wins, but yet Tony Khan comes out and gives Wardlow a contract? What if that happened this universe? That's why, because of that, my prediction will be that MJF will be looking up at the lights as he gets pinned by Wardlow. That's not happening in here. And Wardlow wins in this one. That's my prediction. What does the other folks here? Jfew, Main Event Jeff, Randomizer, and Big Al have?
Jfew and Main Event Jeff are going to agree with us. Wardlow.
Oh, hold on. Let me get the pots and pans. Hold on, let me get the pots and pans.
No, you don't need to because the randomizer says MJF for the win.
Wow.
Again, I gotta drop these pots?
Yeah. Wow. And then you've got Big Al seeing reason here and saying Wardlow for the win. We got a 6-1 split on that match.
All right, Randomizer. You're sleeping outside tonight. Anyway, okay, there we go. Next matchup. Now, before we go with this matchup, let me just say something that I heard a rumor out there. May be true, might not be true. There's this one guy whose Hangman name, his backstage name is Don't Hang Out With That Man page. Because I heard a rumor. It's not, might be not, maybe fake.
That's got to be the worst nickname I've ever heard.
When they go out to drink, this guy doesn't pay for the drinks. So everyone calls him Don't Hang Out With That Man page. Might be a rumor. I don't know. Might convince some of you folks out there to change your predictions. I'm just saying. But with that said, next matchup is going to be Hangman Adam Page versus CM Punk in a singles match for the AEW World Championship. And the person who goes first in this one will be the one-man band.
Great.
Yeah, I don't envy you on that one.
I know. Yeah, I don't envy it either. Nah, get the spray can ready.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. All right, so we got CM Punk who's been back now in wrestling for 9 months. Came back to a extremely hardcore reception. We even talked about this. I remember both of us said like that return was what moments are made of.
That was history. That was history.
It was absolute history. That's for sure. It's quite possibly the biggest pop of all time. It was a very, very, very big deal. Since then, though, ratings have kind of dwindled. And then you got Adam Page, Hangman Adam Page, just get it right, who won the title at Revolution, if I remember correctly. No, I'm lying. He won it at Full Gear. Is that right? Was it Full Gear?
I don't remember right now, but okay.
Yes, it was. Revolution was him versus Adam Cole.
That's correct. There you go. So he has been champ now for 6 months. Okay. In the 6 months that Adam Page has been the champion, I do know that there have been moments where people have questioned his star power and have said, hey, ratings have gone down. That they say he's more of a chaser champion than actually being the champion. That he's better at chasing than actually being the champ. That as a flag bearer, he hasn't been that great. And now, I know that CM Punk has been playing some mind games with him, in the sense of, he's been talking to Adam Page like, hey man, I don't know why you're so upset at me. Like, this is business. Like, you have something I want. You got a title, and everybody back here is wanting a title shot. I don't know why you're feeling so personal about this. And Adam Page harped back saying, like, you just don't know what wrestling is about, or being a champion is about, like, when nobody's looking. Or when you don't know people are looking at you is when it really matters. And then CM Punk has basically dialed back and said, oh, I paved the way for you to be able to do what you're doing now. And basically getting in his head to the point where Adam Page finally retaliated, and I think he shoved him. And CM Punk, you can see him on the floor just kind of laughing, like, ha, I got you. And even Adam Page is kind of like, crap, I can't believe I did that. All right. All that being said, I still don't think that it's Adam Page's time yet to give the title up. So, I am going to say Hangman Adam Page retains. Might be a little bit of some weird situation going, who knows, but I think Adam Page still retains. And I say this because even though I will admit I teetered with this one, because there hasn't been a change of title of the world title, I think, at all. If I know 2019 it was the inaugural, but that was just to determine who was going to win, or who was going to be the first champion, which ended up being Chris Jericho. 2020, I forgot who it was. Who it was? John Moxley. He retained, and in 2021 it was Kenny Omega, and he retained. 2022, obviously, is Hangman Page. There has not been a change of title of the AEW World Championship. I don't think it's time yet. I think still Adam Page is gonna retain. I think you're gonna give him a little bit more time, and then they'll pull the trigger. So Hangman retains.
All right, Hangman retains. That's your prediction right there. All right.
Correct.
All right, my turn on this prediction, and yeah, everything you said there. But now it would be interesting also too, CM Punk wins, and when does Kenny Omega come back? What about that? So, in talking about that and thinking about that, I'm going to have to say that I think that it will be Hangman Adam Page will win this matchup. That is my prediction for this episode. Hangman Adam Page retains. That's my prediction. Put it in the books. Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Wow. Oh, this is so a lot of I see this in the way of being a moment where we try to see how AEW is going to capture the audience. Do they stick with what they have, or do they try to appeal to the casuals? Because there's nostalgia out there. There's nostalgia out there, and a lot of folks, I know he can't go in the ring like he used to, but I want to see it. I know the feeling of, oh, he's as good as a chaser, not as a champ, because I've thought that myself of Adam Page, and you know, I don't know what that nickname's about. I'd like to hang out with him if I could, but anyways, I think if you look at my watch, I'm just putting a little tap so I can see. I don't have one on; it's just my wrist. I think it's compliment time!
I know it's
New
coming.
champion, CM Punk. Give it to the casuals.
Wow.
And by the way, CM Punk is gonna win by going heel. Do it, 100%. I say do it.
Alrighty, wow. All right. CM Punk. I'm writing that one down. And what does Jfew, Main Event Jeff, Randomizer, and Big Al have? What do they have?
We're gonna end this with a 3-4 split again, because Jfew, Main Event Jeff, they say CM Punk. The Randomizer says Hangman Adam Page. And Big Al says CM Punk. We've got 4 in my corner. Including myself. And then you guys just got the Randomizer. So it's 3-1. It's 3-4.
Oh man.
3-4. This is gonna be curious to see if anybody gets a perfect score on this, because we got a lot of halfway splits here.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yep.
Alrighty. All right, there you are, folks. Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. That's right.
Yep, I'm gonna get those points. Double or nothing.
Yeah.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Nothing.
No, you're not.
You're
You're gonna go to Vegas. You're gonna go to Vegas, and you're gonna come back with empty pockets.